So a lot of us have been taught that through massive effort, we're going to achieve everything that we want to achieve. But how do we go from manifesting with this massive effort to a better place of simply creating with ease? Now, I experienced a lot of this. I have had a history of putting in tons of work, whether it was in my past experience in the corporate world and trying to move to certain positions in that environment, or I started multiple companies, and my philosophy was always, if I put in the time to build this, the results will come. So a lot of us are spending just countless hours working and taking ourselves to unhealthy places, being stressed out, all in the name of achieving what we want to achieve. But there is an easier way. It's not like we let go of the work at all. I want to be clear on that. In order to seek and fulfill ourselves in terms of aligned achievements, there is certainly still work involved, but it feels really different. And so the evolution that I've found is, first and most important, is we have to seek that internal discovery. We have to take some time to know ourselves well and start to think about everything we do in the context of what gives us excitement, energy, and feels fulfilling. A lot of times when we're seeking manifestation of certain goals, we're operating within this large external framework of success. And we're running down a path to maybe achieve a certain position at work that is just the next thing. It's a title. It carries a certain amount of reputation to it. But is that really what we want? So the idea, again, is to go internal and think about things in the context of what really lights us up, what energizes us, and what we want to achieve. And when we're working from that place, we start to create with ease. So the difference is manifesting with massive amounts of work and effort versus this creating with ease. So let's talk about creating with ease. The distinction, again, is that when you've done the self-reflection and self-discovery, you're listening to your intuition as to what's guiding you towards a positive place, the feelings that you have that are energizing, the steps that you take in line with those feelings, that energizing feeling continuing to get bigger and bigger. You know you're moving in an alignment, and things will be presented to you as the next steps in achievement in that alignment. Now, in those next steps, there's certainly work required, but the difference is that it feels a lot easier because you're aligned. So in the former example where you're maybe just simply chasing a position or a title or a salary or a material thing, it might not feel aligned with you. So the work is not syncing up with you internally to feel energizing. But when it is aligned, when you've thought it through and things are being presented to you and you're taking those natural steps, that work feels easy. You sit there day to day and you're like, man, I'm doing all this work and I have all this output like I used to, but it doesn't bother me at all. This feels really nice. And as soon as I put in the effort, that this energized effort, this good feeling effort to accomplish this next thing that simply comes up, that seems to be aligning my path for me, as soon as I do that, I feel even better. And then the next step occurs and you just don't have this feeling of deep stress or tiredness or just burnt out. Like a lot of us are just feeling burnt out these days. We just don't have this in-touch feeling with ourselves. So again, we want to create with ease. We want to start with the self-alignment. We want to take small steps in the right direction with that self-alignment. And then we want to watch the path form in front of us, and we just move along that path. And we do the work as it comes to us. But I can tell you from experience, it's going to feel a lot better. It's going to feel aligned. You're going to wake up and you're going to see the things that you have to do that day is exciting. And you're going to look around and you're going to start thinking about your old life and being like, wow, I wish I would have done this sooner. This feels absolutely great. It feels like truly different. So again, some time for self-discovery and alignment and walking that path, and watch how easy things start to happen for you.